Greetings, YouTubers! Last weekend was about the most amazing weather for riding we've seen this year. So what started out as a little breakfast run turned into a half-day excursion on country back roads here in southern central Illinois. I'm working on limiting the length of my videos to around 5 minutes, so you can watch and still have plenty of time for other more important things. I had done a couple music riding videos, but I got dinged by YouTube for using copyright protected songs. So I'm trying I hope I'm not taking any unnecessary risks. I've heard other people had a similar problem, and I don't want to be fined or banned from uploading videos. Anyway, back to Saturday. I felt a little guilty about being gone as long as I was, so I busted my ass to do strenuous yard work until the sun went down the latter half of Saturday. The following day, my body was not thanking me, but the highs and lows of the day got me thinking, so I decided to make a film about the importance of living life in balance. I'm embarrassed to admit that the reason my soundtrack is narrated is because I somehow forgot to bring a microphone on my ride. Way to go, Einstein! Also, I've included some on-screen text to point out my encounters with wildlife. I hope for you, the viewer, that the experience of watching the movie, listening to my boring voice, and reading text won't be too much like that dog in the animated movie Up. Squirrel! Keep your eyes peeled for cows, llamas, and a rogue turtle. Also, remember, be alert for slow-moving farm vehicles. They are huge and have all kinds of sharp bits on them. Hope you enjoy. The selfie has had undeniable impact in our media-rich culture. I heard Webster's dictionary recognize the selfie as a legitimate term worthy of inclusion in their big book of words. And selfies with celebrities are fast replacing the autograph. But many people who incessantly post selfies on Facebook and Instagram are saying loud and clear through their actions, "Look at me!" I guess that's fine to a point, but some folks don't have a good index for the difference between cute and annoying. Incidentally, my wife thinks vlogging is simply another form of selfie. She can't understand why anyone would want to watch my mind-numbing ramblings while riding, so she's convinced it's all about the vlogger's need for recognition. Maybe she's partly right, but I also think vlogging is valuable for more reasons than just being egocentric. I get a lot out of instructional how-to and how-not-to videos, product reviews, comedic entertainment, travelogues, winter therapy for those snowbound riders, and safety information. In an effort to change the focus from look at me to something else, I think it's reasonable to talk about acts of selflessness demonstrated in the culture of motorcycle riding. There is a well-established unwritten rule that if you're out riding or driving and see a stranded fellow rider, you stop and see if you can help, right? I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Patriot Guard, a group of dedicated riders who, among other things, escort the funeral processions of fallen soldiers. And how heartwarming is it to see big burly Harley riders doing charity rides for Toys for Tots or raising money for child victims of abuse. My apologies to the 1%ers who may think I'm softening the reputation of outlaw bikers by pointing out how many bikers are really nice people. Now, there's another aspect to this balance between selfishness and selflessness. Maybe this issue will resonate with some of you. My family doesn't quite understand my obsession with riding, but they have been really great about letting me ride without too much bitching. Therefore, I feel it is my responsibility not to abuse the privilege by remaining mindful about the delicate balance between indulging and overindulging in one's passions. Some people like to ride, some prefer to garden, some play video games, some spend countless hours pleasuring themselves. My point is, you shouldn't do one thing to the extent that it prevents you from doing all the other things you need and want to do. Now, I know some of you think no one should tell you when you can or cannot ride, but I've been married only once to the same awesome lady for 34 years, and the longevity of our union is due in large measure to each of us being aware of what the other wants and needs. Without getting all mushy, what I'm trying to say is live life in balance. Let me put it another way. Maybe you've heard the saying, if you love someone, let them go, meaning let them be themselves. But are you aware of the retort? If they don't come back, hop on your bike and go find them. At least that's how I think it goes. See ya!